Hi everyone, I'm Meteorologist John Dissauer. Thanks for checking out New at Dissauer at Dissauer.com. It is Saturday, February 26th, about a little after 7 o'clock, and all attention, at least in the meteorology world, is is pointed at a storm system that is going to bring a possible widespread severe weather outbreak to parts of the Midwest and Mid-South Sunday night through early Monday morning. The system we are talking about right now, or at least the upper level portion of it, is still out over the west coast of the United States. If you look down towards Los Angeles, you can see just a little bit of spin going on. This is the upper level low that's beginning to move onshore. You can already see moisture shooting up to southeastern Nevada and western Arizona. This system will quickly move off to the east and affect us again by tomorrow night, about 24 hours from now, or just slightly more. This is the latest Day 2 outlook from the Storm Prediction Center, much to what I've been showing you throughout the day. In fact, it hasn't changed from the previous one, as they only issue 2 Day 2 outlooks per day. The area in yellow is for a slight risk of severe weather. Notice that includes Columbia, Missouri, St. Louis, Indianapolis, Columbus, Indiana, Bloomington, Indiana, Louisville, Nashville, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Oklahoma City. The orange area is a moderate risk for severe weather, indicated by the Storm Prediction Center. Fort Smith, Arkansas, Springfield, Missouri, you're right on the line, West Plains, Cape Girardeau, Evansville, Memphis, and Little Rock is all included inside of the moderate risk area, and you can see just about the entire KFVS viewing area is included in this moderate risk for severe weather. We had a moderate risk for the extreme southern boot heel of Missouri and northwestern Tennessee on Thursday night with those storms. And now this is the first one we've had for the entire viewing area, as there will be upper level energy and lots of other things conducive to helping fuel these thunderstorms and spark them and allow for a lot of lifting in the atmosphere. And you can read about that if you scroll down, I think, 2 posts from earlier this morning. In the meantime, temperatures are pretty chilly in some spots. We're already into the upper 30s in Farmington, 44 in Marion, 51 in Portageville, but 58 in Martin. So there's some warmer air down to our south. It's slowly working to our north. In fact, I think in some spots like Union City, your morning low is only going to be 55 degrees, so you're going to hold pretty steady throughout the day. And if you look to our south, you'll see there is some warmer air down there. 63 in Little Rock right now, 62 in Jackson, Mississippi, 68 degrees in Dallas. And it's that air that's going to shoot up northeast ahead of the storm as it shoots out of the Central Plains tomorrow afternoon. And also, this is a look at the dew point readings across the area. In fact, this is still showing you temperatures, not the dew point. Let's take a look at the GFS model. The RPM model that we have is not, so far, the 18Z run and the 21Z run, I'm not really buying its solution just yet. It's still showing storms, but the timing and everything else I'm not liking just yet. So I'm going to show you the GFS for right now. Tomorrow morning, we start to watch low pressure develop out over the eastern Rockies. You'll see it begin to deepen, and the area of low pressure is right here. You see kind of a inverted trough. Your warm front runs something like this. Ahead of it, you're going to have strong southerly winds, 10 to 20 miles per hour tomorrow, helping advect moist, warm air up our direction. And then you've got a cold front kind of extending back like so. High pressure up here is going to bring in some cooler air, some falling temperatures through the day on Monday. Let me clear all this off. Here we are Sunday night at 9 o'clock. I still think sometime Sunday between 8 o'clock and early Monday morning, or I should say mid-morning, by around 9 o'clock Monday. So there's about an 11-hour window in there. I know it's a very wide window, but it looks like we could see a couple different rounds of storms. Sunday afternoon, we could see some scattered showers developing, maybe a thunderstorm across southeast Missouri, western Kentucky, maybe southern Illinois, and northwestern Tennessee. These will just be discrete cells popping up ahead of it. Sunday evening, or Sunday night, from around 8 o'clock to midnight, we could see individual cells developing. These are ones we'll have to watch very closely. They will contain large hail, and if we get some supercells to develop, we could get some tornadoes out of those. And then as we go through Sunday night into Monday morning, we'll eventually see a squall line develop and push eastward. Along that squall line, the main threat will be damaging winds. We'll also see the possibility for those squall lines will sometimes spin up tornadoes. This will be a possibility as well with this one. The discrete cells that develop Sunday evening will be moving at around 35 to 40 miles per hour. The stuff that develops Monday morning will most likely be moving between 45 and 60 miles per hour, so they will be moving very quickly. Think about it, 60-mile-an-hour storm means 1 mile every minute, so it's moving very quickly. Here we are Monday at noon on the GFS. I'll take it out through the afternoon. We'll start to see high pressure coming in. We'll see falling temperatures through the day. I'm forecasting a high of 64 by Monday. Realistically, excuse me, by afternoon we'll probably be in the probably low to mid 50s. So we're not turning much colder, but we are cooling off as we go through the day. Want to remind you, can't stress this enough, tomorrow night we've got these storms coming through the area overnight. You need to have a way to be alerted to severe weather. Whether it's a family member staying up and watching the TV, watching the storms doing something, or if you're all planning on going to sleep, have a weather radio so you can be alerted to a warning when it's issued for your location. You can pick one up tomorrow, one of the Storm Team weather radios from any Orshland location in southeast Missouri listed here on the screen, southern Illinois, or western Kentucky. Special price arranged with Midland Radio and Orshland as well as KFVS 12 is $29.99. You can pick it up there, you can program it. I checked, the Orshland stores tomorrow are open from 10 a.m. until 5 or 6 o'clock. So you've got plenty of time tomorrow to go out and pick one up, get it set up. It only takes 5 minutes to program at most, and then you'll have it ready to go for tomorrow night. It's also a good peace of mind. So I want to stress this a lot to you because the National Weather Service in Paducah sent out some really good statistics on one of their public information statements earlier today. I'll just read a couple of these to you. Because we're always concerned with overnight storms because that's when people are sleeping. Also, when we're talking February, a winter-type threat for storms, the potential, or there's actually more deaths associated with tornadoes in the wintertime at night because people aren't necessarily thinking about severe weather. So start thinking now. Talk to your family. What are we going to do if a tornado warning is issued tomorrow night? Where are you going to go in your house, your apartment? Are you going to stay in your mobile home? No, you're going to find somewhere else to go. But here's some of the stats that were sent out. In the Paducah forecast warning area, which includes southeast Missouri, southern Illinois, southwest Indiana, and western Kentucky, 34 of the 38 tornado fatalities since 1996 have occurred at night. Again, it's 89% of the tornado fatalities since 1996 have occurred at night, with 29 of the 38 fatalities occurring between midnight and sunrise. That's 79% of that, so it makes sense. It's while people are sleeping. 30 of the 38 fatalities were in mobile homes. So I can't stress enough, mobile homes might be nice to live in, but for severe weather or even damaging winds, they are not good. Also, 4 of them were in vehicles and 2 were in permanent homes. So 30 fatalities in mobile homes, 2 in permanent homes. That's according to the National Weather Service in Paducah. And I also read somewhere it's about 2.5 times more likely of a tornado death for storms occurring overnight as opposed to during the daytime. Now, I know a lot of you are scared of storms. I'm not trying to scare you. Definitely not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to give you some information and urging you to find a way to be alerted to severe weather when it happens overnight. I cannot stress that enough. You want to be alerted overnight. Now, I know most of you that are following the blog probably have that, and it's not an issue at all, but if you're new to the blog, I just wanted to mention that to you. That is the latest from here. Really, the thinking hasn't changed a whole lot from where it was earlier today or this afternoon. I am working tomorrow. As of right now, I am planning on bringing in my laptop and my webcam, so I will be offering some updates through the evening if I can get everything to work here in the Weather Center, because we've changed some things with the internet out here. And we'll, of course, be doing cut-ins on KFVS 12 as to when warnings are issued for the area. I'll be here late Sunday night as well until Brian comes in around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll kind of hand off to him and let him handle it through the rest of the morning. So that's the latest from here. If you've got any ideas for severe weather coverage you would like to see me do, leave them in the comments section here on the blog, and I'll take a look at those and see what I might be able to incorporate. Thank you for checking me out, and also don't forget the radar tab at the top of the page will come in very handy overnight as well. You can always look at that to see where the storms are at. But that's the latest from here. I'm almost up to 10 minutes here, so I'm going to shut up and let you get back to doing what you're doing. Have a great night.